The first thing the manager is going to do is to find the goal for development, the objectives of this particular meeting, and also if the goal is important enough to make the effort reaching it. Goal objectives. Discover the long-term goal and the objectives for this meeting. The objective of this meeting today is to start planning for the next period. Let's start by stating our goal for this meeting. What will be satisfying to get out of the meeting today?
That we get new ideas for how we are to achieve our goals.
That we have talked about the new methods of principing our items so that we can save time.
That we have talked about how we can get the customers to pass the cashier more quickly.
That we have looked into the way we store items in the inventory so that we can more easily get to them.
That we have talked about how customers can come to buy more once they are in the shop.
What is then the most important thing we must leave the room with today?
How we can save time at the cashiers.
And how we can get customers to buy more.
Given that we get ideas on how we can save time at the cashiers and get customers to buy more, what will that mean for us?
That we're not in the bottom 3 in the region.
Where would you like to be?
In top 3.
What will it mean for us if we are in top 3?
That we do not always see ourselves as below average.
What do we want to be?
The best.
Is it worth it?
Yes.
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 How should we proceed if we do not achieve what we wanted to achieve in this meeting today?
I think we should delegate the important issues amongst us so that we can work with them after this meeting and report back with the proposals on how to do. Maybe we can work with the issues 2 and 2.
Then I suggest that the groups will be formed based on what interests us the most.
Hang the flip over with objectives on the wall and write ideas on a new flip over. Now we know the goal for development, the objectives of this particular meeting, and also if the goal is important enough to make the effort reaching it. Now it's time to discover past and present successes and challenges. Reality, the situation. Discover successes and challenges in the past. What has worked successfully for us in the past period?
The sales has increased for fruits and vegetables.
How come?
The fruits and vegetables are stacked more neatly and it gives a more attractive appearance.
Are there more reasons why sales in fruit and vegetables has increased?
Yes, Mike has written our signs much nicer now, and with more appealing messages like 3 pieces for $1, it works.
Really good, Mike. And what more have worked for us?
We have worked well together in a team where we have been able to choose each day which area of the store we would like to be in.
What has that meant for you?
That we have been more flexible.
That we have been a team.
That we have become more creative because there is no one who owns an area.
This is also what I have discovered. Great work. What have other shops done successfully that we can do too?
A friend of mine told me that they divided the food into healthy and not healthy. He tells me that the customers are very satisfied because they can now make a better choice.
What has that meant for the store's total sale?
The great thing is that the healthy food has gone up in sales and so has the total sales. It seems as if the customers buy the usual plus more of the healthy food. If that will change later on, it will be interesting to see.
It sounds exciting. What has been our obstacles during the previous period?
The biggest obstacle has been to get the customers quickly through the cashiers. I believe that it has prevented the customers to buy as much as they want, since they're more eager to stand in line as soon as possible, to prevent spending too much time in the store.
What has been the main reason for this?
It's because the cash system is too old.
I think it is because we use our time to fill up on shelves in peak periods instead of helping the customers to pay.
What have we done to counteract or remove the obstacles?
I don't think we have done much.
Now we know what works already and which is the foundation for future development. We also know which challenges to deal with or avoid in the future. Now it is time to discover the options and opportunities leading to activities going forward. Options, opportunities and choices. Discover what actions are desirable. What should we continue to do that we are already doing well?
Continue with the new approach in fruits and vegetables.
How can we do that even more?
We can do that in all areas of the store.
What more should we continue to do?
Continue to work in different areas of the store to get more new ideas.
What should we do that other shops have done successfully?
I think we should test it and see how it works.
That sounds really exciting to me. What new ideas do we have for the coming period?
I think we should fill the shelves outside peak periods.
I think we should make more space at the cashiers and where our customers are standing in line. This way, there's more room for the queue and for those who want to look at the shelves too.
I think we should have a dedicated person in peak periods who takes care of queues. This person can, for example, be prepared with coins, running to find the items that the customers need to get full discount.
Do you have more ideas?
Maybe this person can also ask the customers if they have forgotten something but don't want to leave the line. I don't know if that would be appropriate.
I think it's a great idea. Let's try it and see how it works. What can we gain from implementing these new ideas?
If we investigate in when our customers are here and how much time we need to use at refilling, then we can organize better.
We can also get the customers faster through the cashiers.
And get them to buy more.
And buy more healthy.
So how much do you believe we can increase sales?
If we really do this, I believe we can increase sales by 5%.
Or even more.
Wow, that is really good. What do you believe can be our obstacles?
That we do not have the necessary time to work with the new ideas.
How can we find the time?
We can already agree now who does what and how much time we need to do it.
And how much we are allowed to decide on our own.
I will promise you full responsibility to describe your proposal and give me a price on what it will cost. The investment is of course my decision. When the proposal is done, you will present it in this group for decision. What do we do if we see that we are not heading towards our goals?
Then we must meet again and figure out why and take it from there.
I think you should approach us if you do not receive our suggestions, or you could discover that the suggestions are not being implemented.
I will do that. Now we know the options and opportunities leading to activities going forward. Now it's time to discover how much willpower there is to actually execute the decided activities and plan the details. Will, desire, ensure commitment and action. So what is our first easy step?
To continue making attractive signs and attractive presentations, and do that to the best of our ability in the area we choose every day.
And when do we start that?
Today.
And what is our first difficult step?
To write and deliver proposals.
And when do we start and finish with that?
I think we should start today and finish the proposals within 2 weeks.
And what do the rest of you think about that deadline?
Agreed.
Let's get to work.
We can do it.
What should our goals be for the next 3 months?
I think a 3% increase in sales.
I think we should say 5% if we want to end in top 3 sometime during next year.
I vote for 5% too.
Okay then, 5%.
How can we best support each other to reach that?
We can recognize and appreciate each other when we see something new happening.
I would like to meet every week or every day to talk about our results.
Both ideas will add value. I will ensure that we meet more often, and recognizing and appreciating each other is for all of us to do. How should we then share successes and create new ideas along the way?
I think we should have a weekly meeting where we can talk about customer experiences and what we see can be improved.
That sounds really good. How should we celebrate the steps we've taken along the way?
We could meet one afternoon and go to the cinema maybe.
We could do something together for each 1% we manage to increase sales.
Great idea! And we could take turns in deciding what to do.
That is exciting. So tell me, how much do we want to be successful?
A lot, and this will be fun.
Exciting.
I want it very much, especially if we can evaluate the progress together.
I'm also full of energy, so what is our next easy step from here?
That we divide the tasks between us and set a deadline for when to present.
The team is dividing the task between them and agrees upon deadlines. Add an arrow to each item chosen. Now there is a clear plan for how to get started, what to do and how to follow up. Now it's time to compare the objective of the meeting with what have been achieved. How far are we in relation to what we wanted to achieve in this meeting?
We have ideas now on how we can save time at the cashier and how to get customers to buy more.
We have also divided the ideas between us so that we can move on now.
I can also see that we have 2 open issues that will add even more value to this dialogue. I will make sure that these 2 ideas will be on the agenda next time we prioritize ideas. Are you okay with that?
I think it's fine. We have enough to work with already, and I'm ready to get started.
Great then. Let's take the next meeting Tuesday morning at 8:30. Now the manager knows how to continue the development, and it is time to let people work with what they have decided. There are room for more detailed questions in this dialogue to bring even more ideas forward. You as a manager are the game master and controls which questions to ask. The outcome of this meeting can now be written on the whiteboard used in performance management meetings. Enter the topic Performance Management Meetings on this leadership path to learn more about effective 15 minutes meetings.